Hey everybody, I've got the last 6 seconds of the Niners game on. Sorry I'm late coming on. Welcome to Zennie62. Scintillating game, very scintillating game. I just got some breaking information regarding the A's ballpark and a group, some people thought was a group that was behind opposition to Howard Terminal. I thought, oh, that sounds like some. In fact, she just messaged me. Did I see my post? And I said yes. Oh, I will look. I'll look right now. But at any rate, she is the person behind the opposition to Howard Terminal. She objected to it the first time. I thought, I think Vivian's going to object to it again. And I'm talking about the A's ballpark. Okay. Right now, the Cowboys have 6 seconds left. They are at midfield with the 49ers. It's 1st and 15. They need to kick a field goal. The odds are pretty much against them doing it. Here the Cowboys come. Nope. Now they're at midfield. Okay.
That's another one of the. It's the football version of Dr. Frankenstein. He's never played football in his life. He was a basketball player at Baylor and was drafted last year.
I'm writing something.
Never played football. Put him on IR for the year.
I'm following up with my source. It's Vivian Kahn. Hello.
It's the Antonio Gates Jr. So here we go with the Hail Mary setup now for the final play of the game. Mike White steps up, avoids it, and launches one toward the end.
Oh, Hail Mary for the Cowboys, and game over. Kicked off. Yep, game over. Niners win after a scintillating comeback. Wow. That was an entertaining game. That was an entertaining game, folks. The 49ers won. And now the NFL Network goes to the Rams. This is the first day of almost full slate of games, NFL games. Pretty cool. And right now I'm trying to, my friend, my sources, messaging me with more information regarding her opposition to Howard Terminal, the A Stadium at Howard Terminal. She's been at this for years. I'm going to go over her profile, see if she's posted it there. Here it is. Yeah. Aha. This is what it reads. It reads, my old friend Zennie has blown my cover. I see it. I see it. It says, my old friend, all our property values will increase Howard Terminal. I oppose the location in Bonta as bad planning. Bonta's legislation may be appropriate with respect to the Coliseum site, which would be true infill development, but that is not the case for Howard Terminal. Although the Howard Terminal, I'm gonna post this one. This is juicy. I'm writing back to her. I am about to make it a blog post and screw with SF Gate even more. Yeah. Another scoop. I scooped the Chronicle again. Hold on a second, folks. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm laughing. I'm like,
Yeah, I think they want to see him a little more out of the backfield. They want to expand on his abilities to make.
One moment, please. I'm happy. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Zennie62. I am about to make. What am I doing? I'm doing. Okay. Vivian Kahn. Hold on a second. I'll be with you in a second. Vivian Kahn admits she is a flyer person against Oakland A's Howard Terminal ballpark idea plan. Yeah, ballpark plan. So so what I'm writing is, okay, what's the date? While I'm writing, while suspected that men were behind the opposition to, well, I should say, well, other media types. Media types suspected that men were behind the opposition to the Oakland A's Howard Terminal ballpark. I knew better. It was Vivian Kahn. This is what I wrote. Excuse me, what I wrote at Oakland News Now on, let's see, what date was this? On, what date was this? Oh, my birthday, of course. August 4th. Woohoo! August 4th. August 4th, 2018. My birthday. My birthday. Copy paste. Ta-da. Yes. All right. And then, let's see here. Yeah. So I'll get to this and I'll get to the comments and we'll recap the NFL games. And I've decided I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow, not Saturday, while the games are playing, because this is late. This is like 1:28 Eastern, 10:28 your way. Hey, Joe Flacco is playing. Flacco is just balling out, man. Woo! And the Rams defense is getting used. I'm sorry, what was this thing about the Rams defense supposed to be so good and all this stuff? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. No pass rush. Throws the ball away. The Rams defense is supposed to be so good. Yeah, Super Bowl Rams. Get out of here. Yeah, I know it's the first game of preseason, but you know, ain't nobody that good. What? Saying I'm wrong? Heck with you all. I'm always right. So now, after almost a week, I get an email from my friend Vivian Kahn, and after someone representing the Jack London, where is this? Jack London. Hold on a second. representing
Could be
the.
late contact by the defense.
Okay, what am I doing here? Jack London, yeah, the Jack London Improvement District expressed the group's preference for the Coliseum on the same blog post at Oakland News Now. I figured it was Ms. Kahn admitted that I was correct. She wrote this on her Facebook profile. Where she, I love being right. Okay. I'm not going to read to you everything that she wrote. I'm just going to copy paste it, right? Like so. And then I'm going to embed it in the post, okay? She opposes it. So she's the one.
With a range of SUVs perfect for any adventure at the Lexus Golden
Okay.
Sales event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Come away with me, Barnabas.
I'm a simple farmer, and I like it here.
All right, so you came up.
You must want two. Two, I say. Like my father. As long as people talk too loudly on the phone, you can tell I'm dead. Go saving folks money. 15 minutes could save.
So I wrote, you came up with a flyer idea? Wow, nice work. Someone had passed out a flyer stating opposition to the ballpark at Howard Terminal, and everyone was speculating. And then Material Ross in the Chronicle named all these dudes, right? All these dudes they thought did it. Nah, it wasn't a dude. It was Ms. Kahn. I've known Vivian for years, okay? So, oh boy. Never, ever take a woman for granted. That's the lesson here, folks. Just don't do it, all right? It's never a good idea. Oh, the
Tomorrow at 7, live on NFL Network.
Kyle Montgomery coming at you from the newsroom with a up-to-the-minute update presented by Mitsubishi Motors. NFL Newsroom's Tom Pelissero reports the Patriots are working on adjusting Tom Brady's current deal to include performance-based incentives. NFL Network insider and Rappaport notes the Patriots are adding $5 million in incentives to Brady's contract, which means Brady can make up to $20 million this year. Brady didn't play tonight in the Patriots preseason opener against the Redskins. Intel Hall of Fame quarterback and NFL Network analyst Kurt Warner will join Kevin Harlan in the Westwood One Sports broadcast booth as the newly colored analyst for Monday Night Football and the Super Bowl. Congratulations. First overall pick Baker Mayfield dazzled in his premiere against the Giants with 212 yards and 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley broke his first one for 39 yards to finish with 43 yards on 4 total attempts. And in Baltimore, Lamar Jackson rushed for a touchdown against the Rams. This has been an up-to-the-minute update presented by Mitsubishi Motors. Now let's get you back to Rams and Ravens.
Joe Black on the offense. We got to go scoring drive. 70 yards, 10 plays, and they kept it with a 6-yard touchdown pass to Patrick Ricard. A year ago, he was an anomaly, maybe an experiment. He's the real deal. We've seen this play throughout training camp. Patrick Ricard, a big body, excellent blocker, but nimble in the passing game as well. So this Ravens offense, borderline disastrous. A year ago this time, suddenly
Connecting with Vivian here.
can throw the ball, they can run the ball. Now let's put it in perspective. Joe Black on the first team offense, not working against the Rams starter.
We're trying to figure out. She says she wasn't the person who wrote the flyer, and she goes, "My flyer." So anyway, now I said a group called Protect Oakland's Shoreline Economy. So I'm saying, do you know the group? Right. Ah, that's Bob Apodaca. Okay.
Tucker will handle the kickoff. So far tonight, here on the 5-yard line, brought out by Joe Nixon. We'll get to the 25-yard line where he is planted into the turf. All right, Brian. Keys to the game for the Ravens offense tonight. What are you looking for?
Well, the offensive line and the improvement that we're talking about really does come down to the back to the second level guys. That's where they've got to build some depth. We all want to see how Lamar Jackson has progressed in 1 week from look down the field, got out there, run the ball, and he progressed to the second, third name receiver, and then running back productivity, not just running the ball. So as we talked about, particularly with an ounce counts, can they be productive out of the backfield?
Todd Gurley will not see much playing time tonight. First down, Banger, the quarterback for the Ravens, pass to complete out to the 28-yard line for a short gain. Jimmy Sears got the stop for the Ravens. Jerry says that's for the coach. Brian Clemens, he'll be right. So Rise of broadcast booth, 7-0 Ravens here in the early going of preseason game number 2.
You know, likewise, we're not seeing the starters on the Rams, but that's okay. These guys, this defense wants to hit somebody else. They've had a couple days of practice against them, and now it's the real deal.
Malcolm Brown is the running back for the Rams. And look at his first carry to the teeth of that Ravens defense. Not much there. For a gain of 1. Up for the Ravens, Brandon Williams, Willie Henry, Brett Irvin. That is a very good looking defensive line. Great edge pressure by this Ravens defense. Of course, you have Carrasco's on one side, Matt Judon, a rising star on the other side. And in the secondary, this is where the Ravens are suddenly very deep. Brandon Carr and Jimmy Smith at the corners. Eric Weddle, Chuck Clark getting the start at the safety position. Third down and 5 for the Rams. Ravens defense seeing if it can force a turnover. Start things tonight. Ravens run from it. This pass is complete, and that's good for a first down after the 36-yard line. Where Anthony Levine makes the stop, but not before the Rams move the sticks.
Yes, this Rams group is a talented group, even at the second level. Sean McVay, obviously, the success he had coming in and taking on Jared Goff. Wink Martinez. Been a while since he's played the game, so this is good. He's got to shake some cobwebs out as well, particularly in critical situations. The timing of it, getting it in, and his staff getting used to the rhythm and tempo of how he wants to call defensive games.
Okay.
First and 10, Los Angeles.
I'm still going back and forth with Vivian before I go down. Now the Rams have the ball on Jared Goff. No, it's not Jared Goff. The Ravens have already scored. Hold on a second, folks. I'm head deep in writing this.
Situational defense, places that you want to do something a little conventional approach, and the techniques that go with it. I got a sense that that is the thing we'll see the most different. Maybe a little bit more pressure, a little more hard way, as you've seen in years past. But now the pass is dropped to the 40-yard line. That's for LA into a third down and 10.
C.J. Mosley had the coverage there. Interesting job down emerging next door to Mosley at the real linebacker position where last year's starter Peter Lasso has been challenged by Kenny Young. And a sense that neither guy's going to win that. Instead, they both are equally impressive. It sounds like John Harbaugh might just try to figure out where to use them both this season as much as possible.
What I'm doing right now is I'm writing this. I'm writing a quick blog post update. Hey everybody, regarding Howard Terminal and the A's. I'll be with it in a second because I got a message from a source, a friend of mine. So I'm just putting this to bed. I'll be ready in a second.
Well, you're going to see it come off this left side back in here. You get isolated the way they've netted the two between wide rushers. The right tackle's got to kick out soft cell with no help. Leaves a soft edge, turns his shoulder. Nice job by Judon. Tip on the shoulder and getting sacked.
It's a luxury if you play on the edge opposite of Terrell Suggs, because Suggs is going to draw a lot of attention for obvious reasons. Matt Judon, I'm going to predict this right now, becomes a major star in the NFL this year. He is talented.
Well, everybody's looking for that 1-2 punt.
Aaron Grant is deep away the punt. He's going to let this one bounce. Right into about the 25-yard line. So Matt Judon delivering on defense. Raiders offense will have to ball for the second time when we get back. 7-0 first quarter.
Would you be interested in the test drive?
So I'm writing. So that lines up the people who've lined up against Howard Terminal. So that rounds out the people who've lined up against Howard Terminal for the Oakland A's. This pretty much the same as the folks that were against Howard Terminal for the Major League Baseball team before. Wow. Stay tuned. Okay, now all I gotta do is post it. All right.
Tomorrow on NFL Total Access, we'll take you to kickoff in Garland's debut as the Jets play host to Matt Ryan and William Jones. Plus a full preview of Game 2. Gruden is back in the silver and black. Tomorrow, 7 Eastern. Unfortunately, we know that an accident can happen any day, even a holiday, which is why we stay open all night and every day. If you need us, we're always here to help, because justice never sleeps. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Bojangles believes that boneless chicken should be chicken flavored. That's why we don't serve chicken fingers, strips, or nuggets. We serve bold, flavorful chicken supremes, whole breast tenders with watermelon spice. You can't own those chickens at Bojangles. Bojangles chicken supremes are the best. How else do you think they got their name? Head to Bojangles for a chicken supremes combo or a homestyle tenders combo with your choice of fixing a biscuit and a drink. Bojangles.
Ah, I love being right all the time. Well, almost.
During Keel's America's Best Value Summer Clearance, get 0% APR for 72 months or $3,500 customer cash on the purchase of select 2018 Apple. At Morgan & Morgan, we know an accident can happen anytime, day or night, which is why we stay open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When you need us, we're here to help. Justice never sleeps. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Joe Flacco engineering, press drive, Brian. Yeah, it was all Joe Flacco. Obviously, he had to overcome a couple penalties on third down the right here. This is Joe Flacco extending the offense, making plays outside the design of the offense. Come to a key third down inside the ground. Drops the ball off the tackle, hard on the touchdown in big personnel. So that was all about Joe Flacco extending the play.
And now Flacco worked up tonight, so offensive coordinator Marty Morningwig is going to hand the offense off to his rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson. 2016 Heisman Trophy winner out of Louisville. 32nd player taken in this year's draft. He has shown flashes in training camp. His athleticism is unequaled. start developing some of the promise that you need in quarterback in the NFL. First down, check, hands up.
Wow.
Across the 40-yard line to midfield and end zone.
I'll tell you, the Ravens offense, I got the Ravens and Rams on. The Ravens offense gets off the ball fast. I mean, when the ball snaps, they go. Boom. They're quick.
Two tight end alignment that we talked about in the pregame that gives the Ravens a lot of latitude. 23-yard
Almost done.
Ball right at the midfield line. If you can get your running game going and you have a running quarterback, the stuff your defensive coordinator is a lazy suit just spinning around. Here's Lamar Jackson looking to throw going deep. And the numbers, right can't Chris Moore blocks it from midair. And is down at the 15-yard line of the Rams. Sensational catch.
Sorry, the Rams are not looking like that defense we've heard all about, right? Oh, the Rams are supposed to be great. Oh, the Rams, the Rams. The Rams. Nothing.
Great job by Chris Moore, reaching around and maintaining possession of the ball to his Rams.
Second trip to the Cowboys red zone for the Ravens.
Almost done, folks. Okay. There we go.
Sharing with the media this week that it surprised a little bit against the Bears to find out that linebackers were as fast as they are in this league.
Well, you saw it right there. That little dip move in college hit a score. But you got some pretty good athletes on the other side, and you have to get used to that. Now, he's still a pretty good athlete. He's going to make that move a couple times to get some big plays. But yeah, it is understanding that these guys, whoever you play best in your college game, you got to love them on the side of the field.
And with the athleticism that Lamar Jackson brings, you can run the read option, you can run some RPO, and give Marty Morningway a lot of different things he wants to do. The Ravens are going to take a timeout. 4:55 to play in the opening quarter. It's the Ravens up.
Almost there, folks. You're taking the dude's wizard away. He's like, hey, that's my wizard. Kidnap this wizard. His wizard knows magic. You think he could, like, zing his way out of there? Oh, well.
I can do this. I can do this.
Find the nearest beauty supply store. Okay, here's what I found. Florist.
It's almost blog post. Hold on.
Mix and match your family unlimited plan, so everybody gets the plan they want without paying for things they don't. Just Zennie moms get video chat from Europe, movie access games can stream obscure cinema. It's like everyone gets their own flavor of unlimited. It's a
One family, different unlimited plans, starting at $40 per line. Switch now and get $300 off our best phones. All of them. Get what you deserve.
Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to post, let me go back over to NFL.com and look at the recaps so far. See what's happening here. All right. I don't know if anyone saw Baker Mayfield. He looked good. Lamar Jackson looked good. In fact, let's see what happened with Lamar Jackson this time out. The Buccaneers won. Let me go through the list, okay? Niners beat the Cowboys. Colts beat Seattle.
Eric DeCosta and his scouting team was on
Carolina
found Lamar Jackson
beat the Bills.
32nd spot.
The Bengals beat the Bears. The New Orleans beat the Jaguars. Tampa Bay beat Miami. Cleveland clobbered New York Giants, although Saquon Barkley had a great first carry, right? Pittsburgh smashed Philadelphia in the Battle of Pennsylvania. Baltimore hammered LA. This game is on. They just scored again. This is crazy. They're hemorrhaging touchdowns, you know? The Ravens are. And the just wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a replay.
Buck Allen made the catch and went to the ground. The question is,
Lamar Jackson's in. Hold on. Oh, too bad. Yeah, it was Lamar Jackson. He's in a quarterback. Made a nice throw. And then there's Jackson back to throw again. He runs. Oh, he's going to score. Yep, touchdown. Lamar Jackson. Wow. Mr. Jackson, man.
He wants to stay in the pocket. He wants to make his reads. But now what he does is once he gets the ball, he's going to look. This isn't a called run. But now I see the come down. Now I just need to get as much run as we can. That little move right there. I mean, this is a guy that obviously is very, very athletic. That kind of extending plays beyond the design of the offense is plays.
All right. So as I was saying, now how would Lamar Jackson do in this game is the question. Lamar Jackson, good question. Let's see here. They would go on to score, wow, 17 points in the first half alone. So that was just 2 of them. So they're almost done scoring. Lamar Jackson, he had 7 of 18 from 119, no touchdowns. Well, that one was taken away. So 7 of 18. Still not doing it percentage-wise, but, you know, he's moving the ball. Allen and Son Mannion for the Rams had some iffy outings. This preseason has not been the greatest for passers, you know, so far, right? Okay, so as far as rushing, what do we have here? Go all the way down. Okay. Total rushing plays, 88, 5.9. They had 140 yards rushing in this game. Did the Ravens versus 121 for the Rams. They had net yards passing, 263. The Rams had 49. The Rams had 49 yards passing for the entire game. I repeat, the Rams had 49 yards passing for the entire game. Preseason or no, that's lousy. They had 49 yards passing, 121 yards rushing. Their average game per rush play was 4.8. Their average game per pass play, including sacks, was 1.5. 1.5 yards. They had 13 of 28 and 1. Times sacked. They were sacked 4 times. The Ravens were sacked 3 times. The Rams just sucked. My God, they're just awful. Just bad, you know? Wow. I mean, they're getting balls back. They just look bad.
You know, he got to develop more. I'm sure he will. You know, he's got time. He's young. You know, but like I said, man, that skill set is something, that dynamic is something you didn't want to see. You know,
defense is hard to prepare. You know, there's a lot of other things you got to prepare for when you got a starting quarterback. We saw it last weekend in Tampa. That's a place that we're going to see you at some point. What was it like to see Ray go in and have this Ravens fan base sort of envelop in the way he did? Man, it was awesome. You know, I went as a fan. You know, my thing is to go as a fan to support my brother and see all those other guys going there who I was fan-wise. You know, it was awesome, man. I mean, that brotherhood, those old guys, seeing those guys, the fan support, Ravens came out. It was awesome, man. It's always great to see you, and we'll see you there pretty soon. Right on. We look forward to it. All right, guys. Thank you, gentlemen. Next year could be and rejoining Ray Lewis in camp just 1 year later. They'll be the third Raven player inducted into the Hall of Fame, but a guy who will be there sometime in the not too distant future to run the Rams offensive series with a strip of the pass attempt that forced the Rams on 3 and out. 3 and out this year, brought to you by PMSI, Pest Control Specialist. Pest is a little too light of work to use for 3 minutes. So, would you say?
You know, and at 16 years, I was able to sit with him when I did practice with him on the network a couple weeks ago. And it just did my heart good to see the maturity, seeing him throw subs, yet the passion for the game. 16 years he's been doing this and still loves every minute.
Ray Lewis, the only Raven who has played now. Taking out back on the punt. Fields it at the 28. Flag is down. Grant stuck to his right. Still move. Executed successful tackle. Like sends it out to the 34-yard line. 57-yard punt with a 6-yard return, likely to get backed up. As Vivian checks in with his staff for the call.
This has to be something with the gunner where that flag came from on the outside.
That will give Lamar Jackson a longer field to work with. Kansas certainly has a place awaiting Terrell Suggs in the next future. 14-0 Ravens first quarter.
Boombox speaker that you can feel. A boombox speaker that you can feel.
Almost there, folks. It's done. OaklandNewsNow.com. Check it out. Latest headline. Latest headline. Vivian Kahn says she and Bob Apodaca are against Oakland A's Howard Terminal ballpark plan. That is the front story at Oakland News Now right now.
You can achieve the highest standard craftsmanship. You need the highest standard of craftsmanship. See for yourself at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Did you know that 1/3 of Americans
Yeah.
are affected by cybercrime? Every time you're online, your private information can be stolen.
This calls for a drink of water.
or exploited. That's why you need NordVPN. Prevent hackers seeing your transaction details. Protect your family's online activity and keep your personal details safe by preventing your information from being tracked online. NordVPN. Protect your family with military-grade encryption on up to 6 devices from just $5 per month at NordVPN.com/TV today.
When money's tight and emergencies arise, CashNetUSA.com is available 24/7 to deliver quick loans for approved customers when they need it the most.
Play now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA. With a 4K UHD display, it's the hero you never saw coming. The Dell G515 and Marvel Studios Ant-Man and the Wasp computers now. Get $150 off at Dell.com.
He's making some adjustments.
A cockroach can survive submerged underwater for 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pets never start to get in, and Terminix, we never stop working to keep them out. That's what makes us America's leading pest and termite control provider, because we do whatever it takes to stop them in their tracks. For a free pest estimate, call 1-800-906-6981. Take action to protect your home today. And if pests ever do come back, so will we. 100%
Almost there.
satisfaction guaranteed. For a free pest estimate, call 1-800-906-6981 or visit Terminix.com. Terminix, defenders of home.
What you're essentially watching is how the sausage gets made, the blog sausage. Okay.
Last week when the Ravens opened up the preseason, their first stop was the Hall of Fame in Kent. John Harbaugh and his players delighting in learning and feeling and sharing the history of this great game. And Terrell Suggs, one of the many Ravens players, captivated by the bust room. You have to wonder if Terrell Suggs doesn't have a bust in waiting next to Ray Lewis down the line, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, two-time Super Bowl champion, the Super Bowl MVP, all-decade team. The list
One other change.
go on and on and on. He's one of those few players in NFL history you can refer to by one name, and everybody knows the story.
Yeah, I don't think there's a player in the NFL, and this is saying a lot, I recognize that, that is more associated with a team than Ray Lewis and the Baltimore Ravens. A lot of great players, a lot of teams that obviously that are iconic, but Ray Lewis is and has been the face of the Ravens since its inception.
Talking with Ray last year on the trip to London, he said it wasn't until after he retired that he fully embraced and realized the value of spending his entire 17 years with one franchise. Mark Jackson will hand it off on first down to Scott Daniels.
Ray Lewis quit playing football in
28-yard
2012.
line, a late flag.
Yeah, you have to wait 5 years before you get in the Hall of Fame.
Where has the time gone? I didn't know he'd
Well,
been
these
out
just
of
little
football
counter plays. You're going to see the guard
Yeah.
pull and kick out.
for
then
that
you have
many
the tight end
years.
lead down.
Yeah, he almost immediately started with ESPN as a commentator, and yep, that was, I remember seeing him the first time in New York for the NFL draft.
If a player initiates contact
Wow.
with his helmet to any
Is he
part of
still
his
a
own body,
commentator?
it's penalty.
Yeah,
that's
he'll be on Monday Night
exactly what
Football.
it's been forever. See what you hit. So you have to
Damn.
be conscious. It's for
Boy,
the
I
well-being of
lost
the players
somewhere
and
in
more
these
so
last
for the defenders.
No, time flies. It does. Time flies. Ma.
Yeah, it does. And, oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I guess it flew in there because I went to sleep.
Well, that's okay.
And I'm going to bed now. So.
All right. How you feel? Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll bring some water back there.
They put a lot
I
of
don't
work
think I
into
got
this in the
some.
off-season
I'll
If I
try.
don't
to
like
get
them,
clarity
just don't
on
do
eliminating
it.
Hold on a
helmets
second, folks.
from the
We'll be back.
game. The idea is not to get hitting out of the game. The idea is to get the helmet hit out of the game. Trying to touch on this.
I'll be right
the
back.
helmet hit is most dangerous for the player who initiates it, not the player he's hitting.
Personal foul. Defense to the 42. Florida has received contact. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Rule 12, Section 2, Article 8. You'll never remember that, but you will hear a lot about this penalty throughout preseason and the regular season if the player lowers his head to initiate and make contact with an opponent at any part of the opponent's body. That's the penalty. What do you think of the call, Brian?
But no question. Now, was he leading with his head? Did he try to hit with the pads? You know, that's a tough one. That's where the defenders get very, very frustrated because when you're changing the aiming point, you're changing the target. They understand. They want to keep the head out of as well, but it's when they change that target, he goes down like he's going to get tackled, and all of a sudden it creates the head-to-head. I don't know if this last one, he wasn't trying to hit with his head. It just kind of fell that way.
And if you lower your chin and the head helmet comes down, you're more likely to pick up the penalty. But to the roommate's red zone, and Lamar Jackson looking to throw. Has time. Looks to his left, scan with defense down to his right. Slipped on one tackle, spins his way down to the 11-yard line. And the Ravens look at a second down and short. Great protection for Lamar Jackson.
And what I like from this, you're going to watch the back on the right here, the way he just chips on that end. That's invaluable for Orlando Brown, the right tackle. I also like this patience. Days past, he might have pulled that down a little bit quicker. He's trying to develop as that pocket quarterback. Try to see that down the field. That is, I like that play, even though it didn't yield a lot, because it showed the patience of, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to improve from the pocket.
Under 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Gary Sandusky to coach Brian Billick with you live from the Verizon broadcast booth.
Second, third, start out. Baltimore.
And that looked like a classic rookie situation where Lamar wasn't quite sure what Marty Morningwave was calling. Lamar Jackson shared with the media that one of the techniques he's used is standing in front of a mirror in his room to try to pronounce the plays, say everything he's got to go through. And it's a lot for a rookie quarterback to get his head and his mouth.
Where he's coming from the system of college football, like everybody, look to the sideline. Everybody sees the play. You turn around, you hand it off a draw trap, or you throw a one-step screen. That's college football. So just the sheer verbiage, he understands it, and he can get it out. But it's the sheer repetitions of the verbiage that he's got. It's like learning a new language. And to be able to articulate it to the players, there's a lot of verbiage in there. That's part of the learning curve for Lamar Jackson.
Check in with Evan down on the field.
Well, guys, one quick note, too. Impressive about this drive for Jackson. We're seeing the subs come in at this offensive line. We talked about the lack of depth there. Well, he's doing the most he can with this group.
Throwing on the run, his pass intended for Grant, knocked down incomplete along the sideline. Our first Twitter question for Coach. As we check it on social media, what do you think is Lamar Jackson's biggest upside?
Well, the athleticism that he has is obviously well documented. We've already seen it in the game. His ability to extend the play, break down a defense, and defenders hate that. Really, for him, the learning curve is just what we talked about. Verbalizing an offense, working from within the pocket. This is the NFL. You don't want to lead the lead in rushing. He's going to, as dynamic as that might be for Lamar Jackson.
Jackson on third down, his pass is dropped by Gus Edwards on the crossing pattern. Not sure if he would have gotten the first down anyway, and that'll bring the kicking team on. As we get a look at Justin Tucker, a field goal try for the first time in this preseason. Ravens have been a perfect 3 for 3 on third down conversions. Off the settle for a field goal attempt here on their third attempt to score. Yard try for Justin Tucker. Morton Cox with his pass, Stanford with a hold, and Justin Tucker connects on the chip shot. The Ravens extend their lead. It's 17-0 in front of the LA Rams. Free sack made by the Ravens during the 2018 season. Constellation will send one group of students to visit the Power Up exhibit at Maryland Science Center. To learn more, visit BaltimoreRaven.com/for science. Are you a big science guy, Brian? You spent the time at Stanford, so I know you're smart.
Well, I got to hang around with some people at Stanford. That was, I was a math guy. I really enjoyed the math. And football is very much a game of math. It's numbers and angles. Right. That's exactly what football is about. So, no, I can't say I was big in science, but I did enjoy the math. And right now, Ravens fans are going to enjoy just math. And that doesn't take a PhD, 17-0 in the first quarter. Now, I know the Rams didn't play their starters, but the Ravens, it doesn't matter. That's who was on the field. Some people will dismiss this, I'm sure, tomorrow in the paper. And, well, it wasn't against the Rams starters. You know what? We lined up against the people they put on the field, and we got a pretty good quarter.
Geico scoring drive with 6 plays, 71 yards, 48. Justin Tucker caps it. Rams will bring that one out of the end zone. Tick returns at the 25. Nice tackle at the 25 by Kenny Young, a rookie linebacker. So Lamar Jackson, Brian, 2 drives,
10 points. Nice throw there. That takes a little bit of a touch. Scrambles around. This is vintage Lamar Jackson, particularly down in the red zone. That's darn near impossible to stop as a defense. Able to flick the ball, change the window to deliver the ball. Nice job by Lamar Jackson there.
Rams take possession at their 25-yard line. Ravens defense has dominated them here in this opening quarter.
All right.
Manning throws across the middle. His pass is incomplete.
Back. Okay, I'm back, folks. Now I'll switch over to the
Marlon Humphrey in his second season looking to make that next leap.
page.
Carr has the starting spot, or does he? I think that's one of the positions that will be interesting to watch.
Okay, hold on.
is Marlon Humphrey ready to force his way into the starting lineup?
And the good thing about
Then I can see your comments, whatever they were left, right, and made. Bring you guys a little bit closer. There. Hello. All right. Now we've got the Ravens 17, the Rams nothing, with a minute 5 left in the second quarter. No, a minute 5 left in the first quarter. Yeah. And guess who had their logo just pop up on the scoring strip of this game? I give you a hint. The founder said a bad thing. The founder made a bad comment. It was racist. Yeah, Papa John. Papa John for like a second. Papa John. Shudder. Shudder. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and that's a four-man rush that forced the ball to come out probably a little bit earlier than the quarterback wanted to.
Thought I heard something.
We know we're going to be a solid defense. The interior did that secondary and what they're able to do. And again, in this circumstance, whether we'll see a little more of the pressure that they've alluded to under Coach Martindale and what he plans on doing. But so far, an excellent start from both sides of the ball.
All right. So, okay.
Janarian Grant.
Go to OaklandNewsNow.com. You can see the front page story for now on the latest on the opposition to Howard Terminal. Vivian Kahn specifically lays out her disagreement. In fact, I'll tell you what her disagreement is to the ballpark plan for the A's at Howard Terminal. Now you would say, who is she, right? She is urban planner, member of the Jack London Improvement District. She's on the board of directors. Played a powerful role in the opposition of the first Howard Terminal ballpark proposal in 2014. Okay. So she's back, as they say. Where did that come from? They're back. Is it poltergeist? Wherever that their back came from, it's really managed to wiggle its way into American culture, hasn't it? Wow. Ooh, Jackson. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is what she's wrote. I'll read it. My old friend Zennie has blown my cover. Although our property values would increase if the Howard Terminal site is where the A's land, I oppose this location and Bonta's, talking about Assemblyman Rob Bonta's, bad planning. Bonta's legislation may be appropriate with respect to the Coliseum site, which would be true infill development. But that is not the case for Howard Terminal. Although the Howard Terminal site is currently developed for port use, some of which occurred prior to the passage of CEQA. CEQA is the California Environmental Equality Act. Development of a ballpark would be a significant change of land use with both economic as well as environmental implications for the western part of the Jack London district, which is now a great mix of light industrial, maker space, and retail. Moreover, although the Coliseum site already has a specific plan that was subject to an environmental review, no such plan yet exists for Howard Terminal. In fact, the proposed development of a ballpark is not even consistent with the Estuary Plan, she's got a point there, which functions as the city's current planning policies applicable to the site. This is one of the reasons why I eagerly supported development of a specific plan for downtown Oakland, which includes the Jack London district south of Interstate 880. Unfortunately, regretfully, due to poor decisions by the Oakland Planning Department, that effort has not yet generated a plan. Yeah, they're way behind schedule, folks. That's Oakland government working for you, not today. Okay. So anyway, that's Vivian's objection to it. It's look, what adds up to is, hey, this is a big change. I think it's a welcome change, but also I have to be honest,
Everything for back to school.
I more love the idea of the maintenance of the Coliseum as a sports nexus, and I think that tearing it down and ripping it apart would be a big mistake. I think expanding it so we can have both baseball and football on a bigger scale is better. And not only that, we've got gambling, folks. Sports gambling is okay to do now. So you're just going to tear this thing down at the wrong time in history? That's just stupid. Yeah, that's just Oakland stupid. That's not stupid. You know, that's Oakland stupid. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call that hashtag Oakland stupid. There's stupid, and then there's Oakland stupid. As Rob Iman says, the Coliseum needs to be for entertainment. Yeah, that's Oakland stupid.
Love. Who said that? I didn't say that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I thought they'd never leave.
Get the Arrival iPhone 10 now for $20 a month. That's 50% off from Sprint.
Start of the second quarter at the Bank Stadium. Ravens in front of the Rams, 17-0.
Hold on a second.
For a much more efficient or effective start to a preseason game at home than what we've seen. Joe Flacco, 10-play drive, got his work done. Then Lamar Jackson comes in and really shows progress from a week ago.
Well, he seemed so much calmer and under control. You know, obviously he did what he does best, made plays with his legs, but he just seemed a little bit more comfortable, and that's a big part of it. Every snap he can take is invaluable for the Ravens in terms of him developing, because obviously once the season starts, he's going to have limited exposure.
And the Rams expose the offensive line on that play, sacking Lamar Jackson back at the 43-yard line. And
Got the spinning wheel of death here. Once it clears, you know what I ought to do is just stop Firefox in its tracks. Firefox is giving me a problem here. Hold on, folks.
I need a good warm-up on a good long one. You know, there are some boxes you check off in preseason, and this is one of them.
Not exaggerated. It's only 60 yards.
I'm trying to go to force quit, but the spinning wheel of death on the Mac won't let me. Okay, now I can. Come on, give me force quit, please. All right.
Cook with a hold. Kick on the way. Tucker's kick is long enough. Oh, a little more left. Just at the end.
What was it? Wasn't it?
So just shy from 60, and because the Ravens missed, the Rams will get the ball at midfield. Jerry Rosberg, the special teams coordinator, mildly surprised that what happened? Tucker didn't hit it. If we take a look at the injury report, still inactive on the physically unable to perform list. Joy Joe, an impressive wide receiver who made a mark last year in camp. Bam Bradley, rookie free agent a year ago, also impressive, but has not been able to get healthy with a knee injury. And Jalen Hill, cornerback, who we all thought was going to be.
Now it's working.
Bothered by knee problems that has yet to get to the practice field, or obviously tonight's game.
Yeah, that last preseason, it was the Jalen Hill story, wasn't it? The way he stepped up with the injuries in the secondary. That's how you find players.
But it's tough to make this year's team with last year's performance. Rams start their drive at midfield, their best position of this game. Justin Davis sweeping to the left inside the Ravens 40. A flag thrown as he runs down to the 37-yard line. A 13-yard gain for the Rams, their longest gain of this game. But a flag could be bringing that back. Ravens starting to make some substitutions now defensively. Conway Correa is in there, as is Tim Williams. On opposite edges for this Wink Martindale defense. Correa a week ago, sensational in Canton. He looks like a guy destined for Canton, not merely a guy playing in Canton.
Hey, watch out for Kamale Correa of the Ravens. Third year, 6'3", 254 pounds, number 51 linebacker. We'll be talking about that guy. He might be talked about in the same vein as Ray Lewis and T. Sizzle. Just saying. This is his third year.
He
makes the tackle.
Followed up the 45-yard line of the Ravens is Justin Davis.
You don't get past Kamale Correa, man.
Correa was a guy who seemed
It's a Correa, excuse me.
overwhelmed by the complexities of the game at the inside linebacker spot a year ago. He's playing some inside this year.
He's playing Ray Lewis' spot, inside linebacker.
Primarily to the outside, but he does look more comfortable.
And they did move him around, that's a fact. Of course, coming from Boise, the thing that they keep talking about, he's just got to continue to improve his technique. His technique has to be better, that transition from recognition to action. And if he can, and boy,
Big hit as the Ravens make penetration on the defensive side. Michael Pierce getting deep in the backfield, and the Rams will lose about 4 on the play, setting the 3rd and long.
yeah, this left side over here, you had Tim Williams and Michael Pierce just blow up any chance the Rams hit that outside play to start the drive, all but with the holding penalty, tried to go to the outside, and that left side of the Ravens defense just stunned it with blowing up the right side of the offensive line for the Rams.
Tim Williams, a 3rd-round pick a year ago, started to have a big camp this year. Acting on 3rd down, firing to the far sideline, off the mark. The coverage on the play by Anthony Averett, 4th-round pick of this year's draft class.
Okay, now. This is slow. God, slow.
Getting good pressure with 4 and 5 man runs,
That's
which
better.
obviously is a trademark. Both those 3rd downs, the quarterback had
This
to
is
really
agonizingly slow.
a step quicker than he wanted to. Needed a little bit more time in the pass rush. They play together. If you get that kind of pass rush, you don't have to cover for as long in the back end.
Janarian Grant will await the Rams punt. Grant had a big punt return in practice this week. Started the showboat, waving the ball in a Rams player's face, and he caught an ear hook by Jerry Rosberg. Grant will let this one bounce inside of 5 and head.
There's only a smattering of fans at the Ravens game. Actually, you know what? The Niners game started out in terms of attendance really poor, and then it picked up to where it wound up not being bad for a preseason game, you know,
Great. How do you all know each other?
against a team that
We sling. Hey guys.
it's kind of like whatever.
Yeah, we like to make our own.
Well, it's the Cowboys, all right.
Let's move this party inside. It's game time.
Come on. With Sling, it's easy to watch all the live TV we want.
Without paying for channels we don't need.
Oh, Sling.
What did you think we were doing?
This is so slow.
I didn't want to take my clothes off.
Sling TV is the live TV you love, only better, and only
All right.
$25 a month. Watch America's #1 live TV streaming service for 7 days free. Go to slingtv.com.
My grandmother was the family historian and was very proud of our ancestry. I began researching different companies to do DNA testing. 23andMe immediately stood out because they offered health testing as well. Taking the actions I've taken because of this knowledge has definitely improved the quality of my life.
Know your body.
All right.
Understand your DNA with 23andMe. Order your Health Plus Ancestry Kit today at 23andme.com.
Today, back pain can't wait. Now introducing Aleve Back and Muscle Pain. Only Aleve targets tough pain for up to 12 hours with just 1 pill. Aleve Back and Muscle. All day strong, all day long.
Just because we smoke our new beef pork rib and brisket for an absurd number of hours doesn't mean we love it more than any other meats. It just means you probably will. All these, we have the meats.
The spot here is your ex, but if that's the call, Mike, Bill, and Sam all have to know this shit.
Playing in the NFL is hard, but playing NFL.com fantasy football is easy. Now you can optimize your starting lineup with just 1 click. No one makes it easier to fantasy football.
Hayden Hurst caught the very first pass from Joe Flacco tonight, and he set the offensive tone.
Yeah, let's just roll jet right on the inside from the traditional tight end. Now you see him out here in front of the play, the athleticism of getting down the field and setting the back up for an additional 10, 15 yards.
So as you look at the former South Carolina Gamecock, he only played 1 year of high school football. He walked on at South Carolina after an attempt to play pro baseball with the Pittsburgh Pirates. He has drawn extensively on that experience, but he says football's a lot more fun because you react more, you have less time to think, and you can just let yourself be an athlete.
And when we sat down with him the other day, you got the feeling that you were talking to a 4 or 5 year vet. There's just a calmness about him. This wasn't too big for him. He wasn't a wide-eyed rookie.
There we go.
He understands what he needs to do and how he has to get better. So you've got a maturity there, unique to a young.
Okay, now I can see your comments. Hey, Rob Ivan.
How to deal with the grind
He says, I wish the Strong Edge Group would do some renovation plans to Golden Gate Fields. Jim says China owns all of Apple now. I don't know about that. Rob Iman says, I'd like to see Golden Gate Fields be made into a racino. Jim says the city of Oakland couldn't be. What? This is nuts. Okay. The Oakland Coliseum is prime location. I didn't see me building stadiums there. There's a stadium at the Coliseum already. There's 2. What? This is nuts. Rob Iman says Coliseum needs to be entertainment district. Technically, it already is one. Jim says Howard Terminal does not work out. Where will the A's go? I don't see any other options. Oh, this is silly. You don't know the deal, Jim. The other option is the Coliseum. They will build the new stadium. Not just the new stadium, but you need to familiarize yourself with something called Coliseum City. Okay? So it's more than just a new stadium. It's offices, hotels, it's a mixed-use development, housing. It's a city, a new town within town. That's the idea of Coliseum City. Okay? So, there's no opposition to it, really. And the A's, I think, should be about forming a plan that has not just themselves, but other sports organizations involved in it. Sports is the entertainment of the future. And now there's a gambling component, which means more money. I know there's some people who don't like that, but hey, look, Delaware is making a lot of money off of gambling already. Why not Oakland? And why not use that as permanent fuel to help stop and put a permanent end to our homeless problem? You know? It doesn't make any sense. Mohammed says, word is Hugh is loving Mayfield and Browns country. Yeah, but Tyrod Taylor ain't starting. You can forget that one right there. I mean, excuse me, Tyrod Taylor is not giving away to him. Baker Mayfield ain't starting. You can forget that right there. Baker Mayfield was 5 for 5 for what? 87 yards and a touchdown? Forget it. I mean, Tyrod Taylor was 5 for 5? I'll double check that. Well, I think it's 228, okay. Good night, Cowboy Wrestler. Oh, see, he says, any thoughts on the Khalil Mack situation? Yeah, the Raiders are broke. Cowboy Wrestler says, what's your take on the breaking news regarding the Redskins and Darius Geis? Sad. Miguel says, I was so darn happy the Cowboys lost. Funny. Okay, now, so anyway, obviously I'm here. Okay. Got it. So I'm writing, hello. 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 All right. So let's go over the scores. NFL.com.
That would be heartening for Lamar Jackson because he
Okay.
sometimes
I read the scores off. The headlines: Mayfield shows impressive form in Brown's debut. Jenkins among players protesting during anthem. Saquon Barkley makes instant impact for Giants in opener. Colts defensive back Thomas ejected for helmet-to-helmet hit. Luck leads 2 scoring drives in an injury comeback. Cam confronts Kelvin before Panthers-Bills game. Takeaways from Thursday's preseason contest. Allen shows off electric arm for Bills versus Panthers. Bryant tells Browns GM, I'm coming to see you. Talking about Dez Bryant. Ooh, Dez Bryant with the Browns. Yeah, I think it'll be some cool stuff, man. I really do. Let's see. Okay, so there it is. Hello, everybody. So, all right. So we've got what else? I want to see how the Buccaneers did since Jameis Winston. I would think he's going to have to get some reps because, you know, they need to get him ready, right? Okay, so let's see if I can kill the sound here. Okay. Okay, that's better. Now I can hear. All right, so we have, oh, Buccaneers passing. Looks like Jameis Winston did not play. Instead, we had, for the Buccaneers, we had who? Analyze box score. Ryan Griffin played. Ryan Griffin did. Jameis Winston did play. Okay. Jameis Winston was what? He was, this is lousy. Okay. Wait a second here, folks. Jameis Winston was 11 of 13 from 102 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Ryan Griffin was 20 of 26 for 179. Ryan Fitzpatrick was 6 of 8. Hey, the Bucs passing? Listen to this, folks. Listen to this, okay? I want you to listen to what I'm about to tell you. The Buccaneers had 328 net yards passing as a group. They were 37 of 47. No interceptions. This is impressive. This is impressive. So clearly, just by looking at the stats, the Buccaneers have been working on their passing game. Watch out. I mean, that is something to note. Meanwhile, the Dolphins, nothing to write home about. 11 of 8. Let's see. You had Fails was 8 of 11. That's okay with 115. Brock Osweiler, 10 of 21. Patsy 4 of 7. All right. But they're going over generic results here. But for the for Jameis Winston and Ryan Griffin and Ryan Fitzpatrick to collectively have, what is their QBR? QBR has got to be pretty good here. Hold on a second. QBR is not listed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, it's not. I think they have individual QBRs, but not as a team. 37 of 47 passes completed. 37 of 47. It's about what? Okay. What, 70%, something like that? It's pretty good. See, now I want to see the Bucs passing game. They've redesigned their passing game. You don't get numbers like that without redesigning your passing game. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen, folks. It just does not happen. Something else, too. Rushing. Their leading rusher, Ron Jones, only carried 8 times for 9 yards. He was their second-round pick. Their leading rusher was Peyton Barber, the third-year guy. And he was, he's 24. He was 4 of 21. Longest gain was 9 yards. So the Bucs were not scintillating on the ground. But through the air, they were good. They were quite good. All right. So I don't see... a lot of teams using quick passing, I noticed. I can't wait to see what the Raiders do. Okay. All right, I'm going to assume you guys aren't saying anything else right now. I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to engage earlier, but if you go to Oakland News Now, okay, go to Oakland News Now, you'll see my my post, excuse me, about Howard Terminal and the A's. Much of this. Much of this last week was spent posting a blog at Oakland News Now that is an update. The Oakland A's at Howard Terminal, as my friend and source Vivian Kahn contacted me to let me know I was correct about speculating that she was in opposition to the ballpark proposal. Then, after some time, I focused on the NFL talk. The best team right now is not the LA Rams, who were who were clobbered by the Baltimore Ravens, (33-7). Now, no preseason games, NFL preseason. Hold on a second. NFL preseason is not preseason. Not an accurate reflection of team performance during the year, but it is important nonetheless. Force save. I didn't say force quit save. Okay, so save that one. Bad settings. Change over to sports. Got that one. Basic info. You. And let's see your view and watch page. Okay, so there it is. I just put that to bed, folks. That is ready to go. That's it. And so I don't know if you guys are going to be back tomorrow, but I encourage you to come back. And because right now it's 2:40 at night. And let me check Twitter and see what the... By the way, check out Oakland News Now. Let me check Twitter and see what the talk is about stuff, right? Oh, it's like on Twitter. What's happening? It's what's happening. Hey. Okay. Ooh, picked off by the Ravens. Let's see under NFL. Say hashtag NFL. See what the top stories are. NFL preseason sees kneeling, raised fists during national anthem. Cool. But no one stopped the police from killing black dudes. Oh well. Let's see here. Saquon Barkley. All right. As far as Darius Geis, does it surprise me that Darius Geis emerged and performed so well? No, it does not. Not at all. It disappoints me that the Raiders didn't take him. The Raiders could have had Darius Geis. The Raiders could have had Saquon Barkley. I think that this was the time the Raiders should have made a big splash for a guy like either Saquon Barkley or Cortland Sutton or both. I would have moved heaven and earth to get both Browns draft picks. But hey, you know what? They're spending money left over. Right, they couldn't afford it. The Raiders could not afford it. The Raiders, I think they're going broke. Saying. All right, folks. You guys are just hanging out. Maybe you're sleeping at the computer. I'm going to go to bed. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning in the East. I'll see you tomorrow. I am going to do a live stream just before the Raider game starts. I've decided. So, good night. I'll see you.